Hello. Today I'm going to give a brief overview of polyethylene naphthalate, more common. So what exactly is PEN? PEN is a polyester which is formed via a step growth, condensation, polymerization reaction, and there are two different chemistries that can be used. One is an ester chemistry and the other is acid chemistry. The more common one is the use of naphthalene 2,6-dimethyl dicarboxylate or NDC and ethylene glycol. The other one is naphthalene 2,6-dimethyl dicarboxylic acid. There are some purification issues getting the NDA, so that is why the NDC is the more common synthesis route for PEN resin. And so notice the PEN polymer has a very similar structure to polyethylene terephthalate. The only difference is there is an additional aromatic ring within the backbone. And the 2,6 refers to the orientation of the side groups relative to the aromatic rings in the backbone. And that will affect some of the physical properties. A brief history of PEN. The NDC and NDA monomers were originally investigated in the mid-1950s, but there was little work done on the commercial production of these monomers. PEN was first commercially introduced by Teijin in the mid-1970s, and it was marketed as an improved polyester as a film under the trade name Q-Polymer. Some of the first applications for PEN films were by 3M Company, where they replaced polyethylene terephthalate film in audio and video tapes, and then Goodyear, where they used PEN films for belts and radial tires due to their high strength to weight ratios. After these first applications, the monomers were still only made in development or pilot plant scale quantities, so there was little commercialization of PEN. That didn't happen until the mid-90s when BP Amoco built the first commercial NDC plant in Decatur, Alabama, where they were able to make approximately 60 million pounds of NDC per year. And this is when PEN first saw many commercial applications. The synthesis of PEN polymer is similar to many other polyester resins, and it can be done in either a continuous or batch polymerization unit. Initially, the prepolymer is formed in the esterification reaction where the NDC and ethylene glycol are mixed at approximately 195 degrees C at 1 millimeter of mercury in the presence of several different catalysts, most commonly zinc and cobalt. And at the end of this process, the degree of polymerization is around 5 to 6. During this, methanol is recovered via a condenser column and then recycled. During the second step, where you want to form higher molecular weight, the prepolymer is heated to 290 degrees C at reduced pressures in the presence of titanium and zinc catalyst. During this process, glycol is removed to push the equilibrium towards the polymer production. Total reactor time is about 3 to 4 hours, depending on the desired molecular weight of the polymer. After the polycondensation reaction, the melt is extruded through a die and pelletized. Many properties of PEN are significantly improved over standard PET resins. One of those of particular interest is the oxygen permeability for PEN is about half that it is for PET. This makes it a much more suitable polymer for storage containers for food, as well as packaging containers where oxygen as well as CO2 doesn't need to pass through the barrier. Another is the Young's modulus is significantly higher than it is for PET. The glass transition temperature is approximately 42 degrees higher than it is for PET. This is significant in that the PEN containers can be used for hot filling, whereas PET cannot because the PEN glass transition temperature is above that of the boiling point of water. Another is the thermal rating is significantly higher than it is for PET. This makes it suitable for microwave container applications as well as heating in the oven. Market revenue for PEN polymer sales is approximately $200 million, and that is broken up into four main industries: beverage bottling, electronics, packaging, and rubber tires. During 2015, the U.S. consumed 55 kilotons of PEN polymer. And although the price of PEN is 5 to 6 times that of PET, it is expected to go up over the next several years as more critical applications are needed for this. PEN is processed in a very similar manner to that for PET. Film packaging is one of the larger applications for pen and is shown in the lower right-hand image. Generally speaking, pen must be processed at higher melt temperatures and at larger draw areas than that for PET. There are also several industries where a pen PET copolymer is utilized. That way you can get the additional benefits of the pen physical properties with the lower cost of the PET resins.